A warm welcome to the AW Services YouTube channel. The video today is on residential cleaning. I often get asked from people wanting to start in the cleaning industry because they're wanting to do end of tenancy cleans, holiday lets, etc. What's the best kit to use? The best kit, what I use, might not be the best kit for what you want to use, but here's a quick rundown on what I use to clean holiday lets, private homes, HMOs, communal areas only, so kitchens, bathrooms, lounge, hallways, etc. So what I use for my daily job, if I'm doing residential cleaning as opposed to window cleaning, pressure washing, gutter clearing, I'm using a tall caddy, which I purchased from a local big budget chain in Newton Abbot called Traeger Mills. It's a nice deep caddy, much bigger than your average ones that you normally find, and that has very deep sides, and you're able to get good size cleaning bottles in there. So what I've got in my tall caddy, I always carry a single duster just for low areas like glassware, TV cabinets, etc., because if they're black they're going to hold dust. And I've also used Unger poles with telescopic duster cobweb removers for high level areas like hallways and ceilings. So I've got my duster, which I'll use as a pointing stick for the purposes of this video. I've got a doorstop that I made. This doorstop is made out of hardwood. I cut it myself out of a piece of wooden batten, and I made two. I've got a piece of soft like self-adhesive felt on both sides, so I can push it under a door, and if there's a fire door that's possibly on a hard floor, I'm not going to damage the floor while using the wedge. And the reason that I've got some paracord string on the door wedge is because it was high-vis yellow. I put the door wedge under the door, I put the string onto the handle of the door, then I walk past and I can see that I've got a wedge in the door. Fire doors legally shouldn't be propped open, but if you're cleaning a room and you're wanting to move a vacuum cleaner around, I prop a door open, and the reason for my wedge is being it's temporary. I see the string and it reminds me that it's under the door, even though the door is staying open, and also it helps me pull it out from under the door and saves me bending over all the time. So tall caddy, another thing I'll show you, you wonder what that is. It's a Nescafe coffee lid. The reason I have that is because that turns my pneumatic vacuum cleaner into red nose day. That is the exact screw thread that fits on the front of a pneumatic vacuum cleaner or a Henry. And when I've taken my hose off and put my hose away, that stops any debris, dust and whatever's in the vacuum cleaner falling out on carpets in clean houses when I'm taking it in and out. I don't use furniture polish. You know, furniture polish is a foreign body to me. You're putting something on the surface, so you're not cleaning it. So what I tend to use are very mild degreasers for general purpose, door handles, furniture, window sills, door frames, anywhere where you can get fingerprints, dirt and grease, and also kitchen worktops. I use that, and that works much better than most home style cleaners that you get, multi-surface cleaners. Being a window cleaner, I hate polish and cleaning things, but I do use a commercial glass cleaner, and this stuff actually works, providing you use clean paper tissue or kitchen roll. That's very good for doing mirrors. Zaflora air freshener, I buy tons of it from Poundland, and sometimes I mix it up and make my own cocktails by mixing various different scents together. But that just gives me, when I finish doing the job, I can spray that in the room, and it gives the house or area that I'm cleaning a nice fresh smell as well. Again, more degreasers, kitchen cleaner, citrus blast. A lot of chemicals now that use citrus oils, oranges and lemons, very good as a natural degreaser, so they're very good. Another one I've got, for example, bathroom spray, you know, sinks, cisterns, toilet bowls, the lot, showers. In this bottle, nondescript bottle, that is actually commercial flash floor cleaner. I've recycled an old toilet cleaner bottle because I keep 5 litres of this in my van, large commercial bottles, and then daily I just top up that bottle so I can squirt that into mop buckets. Flash, you know, Poundland's best. That works really well with bleach if you're doing shower cubicles, you've got toilet bowls where you've got urine and feces stains, anything like that. That's brilliant for removing it. Stainless steel and glass cleaner. I use that primarily on stainless steel ovens, hobs, anything that's stainless steel, and it shows fingerprints. That's brilliant. Multi-surface again, kitchen cleaner, bottle of bleach, and this one here is multi-surface with bleach, but that's got sodium hypochlorite bleach in there, and that's brilliant for really dirty shower screens, anything really where you've got like UPVC, it's got marks and dirt. I use that. That's an absolute godsend to me. Colour-coded cloths. I always take home every day and I wash, and I've got a selection, a big Tesco's bag within a bag of clean microfiber cloths. So the rule of thumb that I go for, yellow is general purpose. All my blue cloths are kitchen and food storage areas, so kitchen, catering, and then I've got reds in there for toilets, and then a couple spares. But I'm using the same colour code that you would do commercially for things like chopping boards and cleaning janitorial, like mops, buckets, etc. So I'm keeping it, you know, keeping separation and hygiene separation. So when the cloths get dirty, they go in the bag separately around the side, and I know which area they are, and there's no cross-contamination. Host of vacuum cleaner accessories, different pipes, etc. Dustpan brush, that one there is actually my scrubbing brush. It's purely a scrubbing brush, and I use that in shower screens with degreaser to get rid of any of the scum marks. Really other good things I could not go without. Very heavy duty black rubber gloves. I used to use British Army NBC issued gloves from the 80s, and I had loads of those, and I lost them all because they broke. So nowadays you get these from Tesco's. I buy them in bulk, but they're very thick, very hard wearing. They are oversized, so my hands don't sweat so much in them. But when you work with chemicals and commercially cleaning on a daily basis, it can dry out, kill your hands, split all your fingers, and you'll be crying like a baby. So, you know, you might not think you're manly enough too manly to wear gloves, but if you're cleaning, wear gloves. And that also stops you getting bacteria on your hands. And if you're cleaning the house where someone's had diarrhea, you're not going to cross-contaminate yourself. And do wash your hands frequently. Another thing that I can't live without is my pneumatic vacuum cleaner. This isn't a Henry. This is it's a much older commercial version, but this one here has a much bigger motor. So I think this one's 1150 watts, where the standard Henry HVRs are like 850 or something, 650 watts nowadays because of green climate and all that stuff. So this is a brilliant one. Power cable stows on the top. Has a handle. It's a lot lighter than a pneumatic Henry. It's got a slightly smaller collector bin on the bottom, but it doesn't bother me. It's powerful, yet it's lightweight and very robust because it's fallen down the stairs many a time. But I did inherit these years ago from a contract, and they had about 18 of these left from when a contract failed. So I took them all away with me, serviced them, sold loads, and kept 4. But these here, you can get these on eBay. These are pneumatic NNV, November Victor 200-1. Brilliant vacuum cleaner, old school version, ultra reliable, but very, very powerful. I haven't gone for the standard pneumatic hose. I've got a thicker walled, heavy duty 3-meter hose, so I can use this to clean staircases a lot easier, where the vacuum can stay on the floor or on the landing, and I can work up and down staircases without having to carry it everywhere. Okay, my vacuum cleaner head of choice, which I use on everything, is a pneumatic hard floor cleaner. I use that on everything: carpets, hard floors. It doesn't have the metal galvanized stainless steel looking plate on the bottom where the screws come loose, and you can quite easily scratch hardboard or laminate flooring, because all laminate flooring nowadays is MDF with paper on it, and you can scratch that and damage it. But this is absolutely brilliant. It's a soft brush, it's non-marking, and it's also very helpful if you've got very long, very tall ceilings and you've got cobwebs, and you can just gently run this around the edge without scratching or causing any damage. Ultralight pneumatic vacuum cleaner poles. I take them apart every day and they store in my Sainsbury's carry-in cleaning bag. I wash those probably twice a week, and I wash the head out to make sure that's always clean. I've glued shut the reduced suction valve. I've put some anti-static self-adhesive electronic heat shrink on the handle. It gives me a better grip. I don't get so many static shocks off of it, and it's just easier to hold on to when you've got wet hands or gloves, etc. Trusty mop and bucket. This is the Lucy brand of buckets, which I'll do a video on shortly. Very reliable, very good quality ringers, although I have reinforced mine with stainless steel, and you can use aluminium just to stop them from cracking. That's featured in the video that will be coming shortly. Socket head mops, just general use, kitchen, bathrooms. That's bungeed onto the bucket, so I can carry that with my vacuum cleaner, and all my stuff I can carry out of a house in one go. Ultra long aluminium handle, bicycle mounted bike rubber grip on there for better grip. Well, that's pretty much a summary of what I use for residential cleaning, end of tenancy cleans, office cleaning, all that kind of palaver. But that's it. If you find the video helpful, please subscribe to the channel, help it grow, give it a like, give it a share, hit the bell icon for notifications, and thank you for watching.